I'll tell it. Okay, thanks.
ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದಷ್ಟೇ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಯಾಣ ತಿಳಿದಿಲ್ಲ.
ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ತಗೋಬೋದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್. नाही मी आज प्रिन्सिपलमध्ये आहे. तो काय संध्याकाळी म्हणाला, मग संध्याकाळी उशीर होईल, मग म्हटलं उद्या मी येणार आहे, उद्याच करूया. हां आला सकाळी 4:30ला. मी दुपारी 2-3च्या नंतर येतो, मग तेव्हा मी निघायच्या आधी त्याला फोन करतो, तो येईल त्याच वेळेला. हां मी तसं काय तू संध्याकाळी म्हणत होता, मग संध्याकाळी आज म्हणजे उजेड नसेल तर मग करायचं काम व्यवस्थित. हां पण तो पण बिझी आहे बघा. ठीक आहे. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಆರೆಂಜ್ ಕಲರ್ ಅದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮು ಕಲರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ.
Is this temperature okay? Hotter ka? Oh, he's coming. Okay. ID. Oh. Namaskaram and welcome to the Harikatha event today. And I would like to thank the SP Temple Executive Committee and Board for making this event possible. Today we have a Harikatha on the topic of Bhishma Pitamaha by Srimati Veena Mohan. Srimati Veena Mohan is a speech pathologist by profession, working as a consultant in New Jersey for the past 27 years. She is trained in Bharatnatyam, Carnatic music, and theatre art. She has been presenting Harikatha since 2001 in English Kannada and English Tamil combination in New Jersey, New York, Boston, Connecticut, Virginia, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Staten Island, Tennessee, Ohio, California, and Bangalore for various temples and cultural organizations. This is not the first visit to Pittsburgh here. She has presented Harikatha previously. What's the topic?
This is the third time.
Third time. Okay, this is the third time she's coming to Pittsburgh. And she's also performed in temples in Chicago, New York, of course, New Jersey, and the Srinivasa Temple, Sripuram, Bangalore. And they were all live programs and well attended. The topics that she does Harikatha on are Bhakta Prahalada, Devi Mahatmyam, Maya Bazar, Rukmini Kalyanam, Sita Kalyanam, Parvati Kalyanam, Sri Krishna Garudi, Sri Purandaradasa, a plethora of topics, and also on Saint Tyagaraja Swami. They have all become very popular, and recently her performance in Bangalore on Lavakusha and Purandaradasru was well attended. She started presenting Harikathas with a goal of one program per year, but now she is presenting 1 or 2 a month. Mrs. Veena Mohan's Harikatha videos are available on YouTube under Veena Mohan Harikathe. Welcome, Srimati Veena Mohan. On the vocal, we have Sri Mahesh Ramakrishna. Mahesh is professionally a software engineer. He was in high school when he learned Hindustani classical music from Shadikshari Gawai Guruji and secured a vocal junior certificate. Currently, he is learning music from Ms. Tejaswini Varnekar, a professional singer from Varanasi. He performs various bhajans in Udupi Krishna Temple in New Jersey, Guruvayurappan Temple, and others. Welcome. On the tabla is Mr. Kannan Raghavan. Kannan is an IT professional, passionate about music, and has been accompanying Srimati Veena Mohan for almost 8 years, and is in all programs and volunteers at Chinmaya Mission. Welcome. On the harmonium, we have Mr. Jeevan Kulkarni. He has learnt tabla and harmonium from Sri Rangacharya Joshi of Vijaypura. He is an IT professional, works in a bank, and loves to listen and play music. Welcome, Mr. Jeevan Kulkarni. I welcome you all for the event, and we look forward to hear about Sri Bhishma Pitamaha. Thank you.
ಓಂಕಾರನಾದ ರೂಪ ಗಣಪ ನಮಿಸುವ ಸುಮತಿಯ ಕರುಣಿಸು ಗಣಪ ಓಂಕಾರನಾದ ರೂಪ ಗಣಪ ನಮಿಸುವ ಸುಮತಿಯ ಕರುಣಿಸು ಗಣಪ ಓಂಕಾರನಾದ ರೂಪ ಗಣಪ ಲಂಬೋದರನೆ ಅಂಬಾಸುತನೆ ಲಂಬೋದರನೆ ಅಂಬಾಸುತನೆ ಆದಿಪೂಜನೆ ಆಶ್ರಿತ ಪಾಲನೆ ಓಂಕಾರನಾದ ರೂಪ ಗಣಪ ನಮಿಸುವ ಸುಮತಿಯ ಕರುಣಿಸು ಗಣಪ ಓಂಕಾರನಾದ ರೂಪ ಗಣಪ ಮೂಷಿಕ ವಾಹನ ಮುನಿಜನ ವಂದ್ಯ ಭಕುತ ಜನ ಕಮಲ ನಿವಾಸ ಮೂಷಿಕ ವಾಹನ ಮುನಿಜನ ವಂದ್ಯ ಭಕುತ ಜನ ಕಮಲ ನಿವಾಸ ಆಶಾಂಕುಶಧರನ ಪರಮ ಪವಿತ್ರನ ಅಜ ಹರಿಹರ ಸುತ ಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಓಂಕಾರನಾದ ರೂಪ ಗಣಪ ನಮಿಸುವ ಸುಮತಿ ರಮಣ ಗೋವಿಂದ
ಗೋವಿಂದ
ಉಡುಪಿ ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣ ಗೋವಿಂದ
ಗೋವಿಂದ
ಶ್ರೀ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ವರದ ಗೋವಿಂದ
ಗೋವಿಂದ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. In the Kali Yugam, in order to obtain Lord's mercy, elders have said the easiest way is through path of devotion and to do Nama Sankirtanam. As said in Bhagavad Gita, Nama Sankirtanam yasya sarva papa pranashanam pranamo dukkha samanaha tam namami harim param. That is, that Lord, that Hari, when His name is taken, when His name is chanted, all the dukkhams, all the sorrows will be erased. Sarva dukkha vinashanam. That Hari, to that Hari and Hari's name, we must all chant. That Hari's name, the one who took all the time on his tongue, the one who was great devotee of Lord Krishna, the one who preached Vishnu Sahasranamam to the entire universe, that Jnani, that great warrior, Bhakta Bheeshmacharya, also known as Ganga Putra Bhishma, Shantanu Putra Bhishma also, but he is more popularly known as Ganga Putra Bhishma, Deva Vrata Bhakta Bheeshmacharya. His story is romanchanakari from the beginning. The one who watched Mahabharata from the reign, from the dynasty, from the beginning of King Shantanu until the end. One person besides Krishna who watched the whole event of Mahabharata. We must all remember this Shrestha Bheeshmacharya, who was the grandfather of both Kauravas and Pandavas, the one who tried to make others happy, but in his own life, the one who suffered the most, the one with a pure heart, just with a pure heart, he took a Bhishana Pratigya just for the love for his father, just for the love of Hastinavati, the kingdom, the throne, the dynasty, in order to protect, in order to serve, the one who longed only for service and shanti, the one who is full of bhakti and shanti, the one who is most controversial also, whose life became a challenge, a question, a controversial character in Mahabharata. As we said earlier, Nama Sankirtanam is the easiest way, and all dasas and saints have said the same. Bhajaneya Mado, hey devotee, do the bhajan.
ಭಜನೆಯ ಮಾಡಬಾರದೆ ಭಜನೆಯ ಮಾಡಬಾರದೆ ಕೌಂತೆಯರಿಗೆ ಮನಭ್ರಾಂತನಾಗದೆ ನಿರಂತರ ಮನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಕುಪಿತನ ಭಜನೆಯ ಮಾಡಬಾರದೆ ಭಜನೆಯ ಮಾಡಬಾರದೆ ನಂದ ಕಂದ ಮುಚುಕುಂದ ವರದ ಹರಿ ಇಂದಿರಾರಮಣ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಭಜನೆಯ ಮಾಡಬಾರದೆ ಭಜನೆಯ ಮಾಡಬಾರದೆ ಘೋರತನದ ಸಂಸಾರ ಸಾಗರದಿ ಪಾರುಗಾಣಲಿನ್ನು ಭೂರಮಣನ ಭಜನೆಯ ಮಾಡಬಾರದೆ ಭಜನೆಯ ಮಾಡಬಾರದೆ ಕ್ಲೇಶನಾಶ ಸರ್ವೇಶನಾದ ಭೀಮೇಶ ವಿಠಲನೆಂದು ಉಲ್ಲಾಸದಿ ಭಜನೆಯ ಮಾಡಬಾರದೆ ಭಜನೆಯ ಮಾಡಬಾರದೆ ಭಜನೆಯ ಮಾಡಬಾರದೆ ಭಜನೆಯ ಮಾಡಬಾರದೆ
In Harikatha, I don't know how many of you have attended in your lifetime before. Harikatha is a katha about Hari and the devotees of Hari. It could be Harakatha also if you are doing stories from Shiva Puranam and all. And the popular practice in Harikatha is the Haridasa will be watching the audience because he wants the audience to be totally engrossed in the story. So in between, if the Harikatha Dasa will go, Shri Madramaramana Govinda, Govinda. We just talked about taking the Nama Sankirtanam, Namam on our tongue. And throughout the story, this Haridasa will keep on reminding you, take the name of Govinda, Shri Madramaramana Govinda. We are in this beautiful temple, Venkateshwara temple. Do not feel shy to take the name of Govinda. Shri Madramaramana Govinda. Udupi Shri Krishna Govinda,
ಗೋವಿಂದ
Anjaneya Varada Govinda.
ಗೋವಿಂದ
Harikathas used to be performed in the temple as a medium of entertainment. Those days, television and Bluetooth and all gadgets were not there. Haridasas were one in all. They danced, they sang, they did the drama, and they attracted the audience. That was a manoranjan. Through the manoranjana, they gave valuable information to the society. It was a medium of instruction. And today, the medium of instruction is Google. And we are forgetting our own ancient style, ancient thing of medium to entertain us. What is Harikatha? Harikatha is total together. It is the culmination of all arts in one. It has storytelling, it has dance, it has drama, it has singing, it has literature. What more do you need? All in one. It's a combination of all arts in one. Ancient style of this art form is diminishing, especially in our place in Karnataka and, of course, I would say in India. And I would like to thank on my behalf of my team in our effort to propagate this art, in order to make this art to be known in India. In the United States, we travel to all the states taking the name of Hari with the great devotees' help, who are the organizers, who are our poshakas, and you, the audience. Having said this, thank you. Let's go into the story. Once, Aditi and Kashyapa's children, Ashtavasus, they were enjoying in the forest. This Ashtavasu, the eldest son is Pruthu, and the youngest son is Prabhasa. Prabhasa's wife is Varangani. As they were strolling in the forest, they see a beautiful cow, Kamadhenu, divine cow, called Shabale. And immediately Varangane, just like how it happened in Ramayanam, right? The Sita sees the deer and she asks for it. She asks Prabhasa, I would like to have that cow. Can you bring it to me? Wife asked, Varangane asked. Prabhasa, instead of doing the job himself, he goes and asks the rest of the 7 brothers, Prabhasa and other brothers, please come and help me. Varangane needs this cow and let us drag this Kamadhenu. They do not inquire to who this cow belongs. They just drag the divine cow through the forest, and this cow gets with the thorns and other things, scratches on its back, and they bring it to their ashram. That divine cow belonged to sage Vasishta. Immediately through Jnana-drishti, he came to know what Ashtavasus did. And what does the sage do? Immediately he gives the shapam. He gives the curse. Hey Ashtavasus, that cow belongs to Vasishta ashram. You dragged the cow. You stole the cow. So you must all not go back and become mortals on earth. There is no way, because of your bad behavior, there is no place being immortal land. You must go down, be born on earth and suffer. All 8 of you. Of course, now all the Ashtavasus, they realize what they have done and they start pleading. Sage Vasishta, please, karune kaatunga, karune torsi, please help us. Then he lessens the power of his shapam. He says, all the 7 brothers, you were only accomplice. You only helped Prabhasa to do this stealing job. So, all 7 of you will be born on the earth as mortals, but as soon as you are born, your life will end. You will come back. You will come back and you will gain back your immortality. But Prabhasa, you were the main one who dragged the cow, who stole the cow just because your wife requested for it. Hence, you will be there and you will bear the blunt end of all. You will be living as a mortal for a long, many years. And the pain that you created for Kamadhenu, you will also suffer in the same way. And your wife Varangane, Karanakarta, your Karta, she is the Karanakarta. For any job, some good things need to be done. There should be a reason. Today Harikatha need to be performed. A Karanakarta needs to be there. So, Varangane, you will be born on the earth also as immortal. But you will become the reason for your husband's death. Shapam is given. Now, let us go towards who Shantanu is. Shantanu, King Shantanu, in his earlier birth, he was a king in the Ikshwaku dynasty called Mahabhisha. He was a great king. He had done 1,000 Ashwamedha Yajnas. Very popular, very strong king. And he gets Sadgati. He goes and gets to settle down in the heaven. Once it so happens, they all these devas and superior people, they go to Brahmalokam in order to prostrate to Lord Brahma. All devatas, Indra, all devatas have gone. Mahabhisha, the king, who is also gone from here, he also goes there. And as the puja that is going on in the Brahmalokam, Ganga enters. As soon as Ganga enters, instead of looking at Brahmadeva, this Mahabhisha's eyes goes towards Ganga, and Ganga also looks at him. But immediately Brahmadeva gives the sharp. You were supposed to be focusing on me. Go be born on earth as mortals. So now these Ashtavasus, they need a mother. They have a sharpam to be born on earth as mortals. They have to be born. And they go and request Ganga to be their mother. And this Mahabhishu, who is also got a curse from Brahma, is being born on earth as Shantanu, King Shantanu. One day, when King Shantanu is strolling near the Nadi Tiram, that is near the river, he sees a beautiful woman who is none other than Ganga herself. He goes and requests her, hey, beautiful lady, I am King Shantanu, and I really like you. I would like to get married to you and make you my queen. Ganga has come for that purpose on earth. Ganga says, yes, I will agree to marry you, but on one condition. You should never ask me for anything, whatever I do, any of my actions should not be questioned. Do not question my kula or my shila. Do not ask a question about my character or about my family. Then I will marry you. Shantanu said, oh, that's easy. I'll never ask you any question. They got married, started to live happily. They get their first son. What happens now? As soon as the child is born, Ganga takes the baby and goes to the river Ganga and drowns the baby. King Shantanu is perplexed. What's happening here? The first child that is born to him, who is going to be the next Chakravarti, now he is being drowned in the river. But he cannot ask a question. Keeps quiet. Second baby is born. Ganga does the same thing. Third one, same thing. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Now the eighth child is born. Shantanu cannot take it anymore. And he goes behind Ganga. Ganga, stop! What are you doing? Who are you? Where did you come from? What kind of a woman you are? Already questioning about where did you come from, her family. What are you doing? Our actions. She said, oh my dear husband, I had a condition. You should never question me. But now you're questioning my family. You're questioning my action. That's it. I'm leaving you. That was our condition. But you broke the condition and I'm leaving. However, I will tell you the truth. before I go. Then she relates to him the story of Ashtavasus and how this Ashtavasus is being born, and the 7 children who were Ashtavasus, they were supposed to get mukti, and as soon as they were born, they lost their mortal life and they went back to their being immortal. But this 8th child, even though he is cursed, he is also blessed by sage Vasishta. You were Mahabhisha king, and he will be very obedient, very knowledgeable, very devoted, very pious person. I am taking my son with me. Exactly after 16 years, you come back to the same spot, and I will give you your son back. Shantanu has no words to say. What is he going to say? He is just standing there. He is losing both his wife and the son. Ganga leaves, goes back into the water with the son. She starts bringing up the son, the male child. She names him Devavrata. She takes him to different realms, that is, different lokas, and selects the best teachers. Brihaspati and Shukracharya, they teach him the duties of the king, the political science. And sage Vasishta and sage Chavana, they teach him Vedas and Vedangas. The Sanat Kumara, sage Sanat Kumara, the first son of Lord Brahma, he teaches him mental and spiritual sciences. And Markandeya, the son of Markandu Muni, the one who was a great devotee of Lord Shiva, he taught him the duties of a yati. And Lord Parashurama, he teaches him the warfare techniques. Now, all Shastras he learned. He became a topper in all subjects that were given to him. In Audarya, Gambhirya, and Rupa, Vidya, Virya, Dhairya, Shaurya, he becomes the topper. Shantanu is very depressed on the earth, waiting for Ganga and his son. He goes, every day he goes near the river Ganga and waits for his family. 16 years passed. On that day, Ganga appears with the handsome son, Devavrata, who is going to become the Bheeshmacharya, the prominent figure in the Kuru dynasty. She brings him, hey Shantanu, I have brought here, take, accept your son. He is the topper in all subjects, in everything. Here you go. Now, Shantanu requests, Ganga, please don't leave. Let us live like a family. I have my son back. I want my wife back. Please come back, Ganga. Please come back. My responsibility, my purpose to be born as a mortal, as a human, is done. Shantanu, from now on, it is you and your son. She goes away. Years pass. Devavrata gets crowned as a crown prince, very faithful to his kingdom, respectful to his father, loved his father. He's ready to do anything to his father. He's the crown prince, Yuvaraj. Shantanu, as usual, this time he was strolling near Yamuna Tat, the banks of Yamuna. Again, he suddenly starts smelling something. Alla suvasana. Nice smell that is coming. Where is that smell? We all go to Macy's. Where is the smell coming from? He starts following the scent, the smell, where it's coming from. Finally coming, he stands in front of a beautiful girl, Satyavati. Who is Satyavati now? Let's go back. Satyavati was an apsara called Ghritachi. When she was Ghritachi, she did the long penance, tapas, and she wanted to get only Lord Vishnu as her son, no one else. So, if you want to get Lord Vishnu as the son, he will take an avatar. So go to earth. But as the scriptures, as the books say, Ghritachi, when she was doing, she also committed some small mistakes. And due to that, let us not go back very much in detail about Ghritachi. She is being born now as a baby, but she was found in a big fish, caught by the fisherman Dashraj. He was the chief of fishermen, and when he catches this big fish, and when they cut open the fish, beautiful baby girl is found. So she starts growing up as the stepdaughter of Dashraj. What is their job? Now when she grows up, she becomes rowing the boat for her father. She will take the passengers from this end to the other end. That is the job that she's doing for her father. One day, Daivalila, remember she is a Ghritachi, and she is supposed, that the reason she is born is to give rise to Lord Vishnu's avatar. Now, sage Parashara comes in that boat. He is supposed to cross the river and go to the other side. Satyavati takes him, and Parashara likes Satyavati at that moment, a young girl. And he says, from my Tejas, Satyavati, you will get a child. Just from his Tejas, Parashara, immediately, it is not after 9 months, immediately Satyavati gives birth to a baby in the boat. If you go to Uttarakashi, near Uttarakashi, there is a place called Parashara Kund. Stalapuranam says this is where this event took place, and you can all see and you can all take bath in the Parashara Kund, and this is supposed to clear all your diseases and all the papas. People travel just to go take a bath in the Parashara Kund. Now, she gets the baby, and that is none other than Vedavyas, who grows up immediately, not slowly. Right then and there, the baby becomes an adult. Now, Parashara gives a boon to Satyavati. Satyavati, you were the reason for Vedavyasa to be born. You were a medium to be born. You were a nimitta matram to be born, for him to be born on this earth to do great things. I will give you a boon. Even though you gave birth to a baby, you are still pure and you will remain as a virgin. And the smell of your body, because you came out of a fish, the whole thing like smelling like a fish, that odor will go away, and your body will have a very nice smell. Yojantak 1 yojana distance, people can smell the good smell from you. From now on, you will be called as Yojana Gandhi. He gives that varam. Parashara goes. And now Vedavyas, suddenly he became big. And he prostrates to his mother and thanks his mother Satyavati and says, Mother, I am also leaving now for the karyas, for the things that I am born to do. And I am going to Himalayas. Mother, when there is a need, call me. I will come immediately. Remember, Vedavyasa is said to be the father of Shukamuni. Vedavyasa says, Mother, you will need me at a later time. Remember this? Call me. Vyas, call me. I will come and I will help you. Goes. Now this Satyavati Yojana Gandhi is the one with the beautiful, nice smell, and Shantanu is standing right in front of her. Shantanu proposes to her, Satyavati Yojana Gandhi, I am King Shantanu. I would like to get married to you. Satyavati refuses. I am only a fisherwoman. My father had to agree for whatever you ask, whatever you do, I cannot. But Shantanu cannot forget her. So he forgets his kingdom. He starts living in a place, makes himself a home near Satyavati's home, and he starts living there, and he starts following her every day, asking her, please marry me, please marry me. Then one fine day he goes to Dashraj and he requests, Dashraj, I am King Shantanu. I would like to get married to your daughter and make her the queen of Hastinapur, Kuru dynasty. Will you agree? Dashraj says, O king, very nice. I'll be very happy to give my daughter to you, but on one condition. The children that are born to her and to you, they should become the king of Hastinavati, not anyone else. He has already made Devavrata, Ganga Putra, as the crown prince. But now he is asking, Satyavati's child should become the king. Devavrat, my son, or Satyavati, whom should I choose? He goes back to the palace. I don't want Satyavati. But once going there, he is very depressed. He is very feeling lonely, and he is not interested in his kingdom affairs. He is very sad with a long face. He is walking. And Bhishma, the Devavrata, asks him, Father, what happened? Father, what is the reason? What can I do? Remember, everybody's secret will be known by the car drivers, the people who take you around. Because we all talk in the car. Everything is done in the vehicle. The driver is listening to everything. The charioteer of King Shantanu is the best person to know everything. So Devavrata calls him, hey, what happened to my father? Charioteer tells everything. He wants Satyavati, and he went there and he came back because father does not want to leave you. Immediately Devavrata, so devoted to his father, takes the same charioteer. Take me there to Dashraj's palace, hut. He goes there and he asks him, my father, King Shantanu, wanted to marry Mother Satyavati, and you wanted for their children to be the king. I promise you that their children will be the king. I will refuse everything. Now Dashraj is more clever. He says, Hey, Devavrat, you did a wonderful thing. Yes, we agree. But when you get married, your children will be born and they are going to ask Satyavati's children, give back the kingdom, because they are the real heirs of the kingdom. So your children will ask her children and their children have to give it back. Now, Devavrat, without even pausing for a moment, he stands up and he calls upon Mukkodi Devatas, all the Dikpalakas, and he says, hear me, Devavrata, the son of Shantanu. I take a pratigya that I will remain as a celibate. I will follow Brahmacharya Vratam all my life. I will not get married. I will not have children. And Satyavati's children will be the heir. The oath, the pratigya, the Bhishana pratigya that he takes, Dashraj is surprised. Gives Satyavati and he brings back Satyavati to the palace and he tells father, Father, Mata Satyavati is here to get married to you. Father, that's all you know your son? That's all you have understood your son? I am your son first. I am the Yuvaraj of this kingdom. That is later. But I am your son. Without even asking me, Father, you could have given the oath that Satyavati's children will be the Chakravartis later on, not a Devavrata. That is all you understood your son? Father, I took an oath to remain as a celibate, to remain as a brahmachari, not to get married, not to have children, for the sake of Hastinapur. Shantanu, my son, what did you do? What did you do, my son? Why did you do this? Why did you do this, my son? Why did you do this? Nanna tuchcha ಆಸೆಗಾಗಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಉಚ್ಚ ದೇಹವನ್ನು ಜಗಮೆಚ್ಚುವಂತೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆಯಲ್ಲ ಮಗನೇ. He says, for the desire of the lowest type, for the lust, for that your divine body you sacrificed all your happiness, my son. Why did you do that? Why did you do that, my son? Take it back. Devavrat, please take it back. Father, I have taken this oath in front of all Mukkodi Devatas. My pratigya is my pratigya. No going back on it. The king says, how can I repay you, my son? How can I repay you? You took this Bhishana pratigya, Bhayankar, the one which is most difficult pratigya that you took. Hence, from now on, my son, you will be called as Bhishma. 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 I will give you a varadan. My son, you will become Ichha Marani. That is, you will die when you want to die. Nobody can kill you. Nothing can hurt you and kill you, my son. You wish for Lord Yama to come to you and you will die then. Either Lord Vishnu's Sarangam, the will, the Lord Shiva's Pinaka, or Lord Parashu's Parashurama's Parashu, the axe, will not be able to kill you, my son. You become Ichhamarani. That became a Vajra Kavach for Bhishma from then on. As the story goes, the king gets married to Satyavati. But every time they are together, they see their young son Devavrat walking around in the palace, who can never have a married life. He can never become a father. He cannot have anything. Both of them are dying with guilt. The guilt trip is killing them. They request many times, "Oh Devavrat, Ganga Putra, please go back on your word. Please, please." Bhishma refuses. Once said and done, "I will not." Father, my life's goal from now on would be only to protect the king of Hastinapur, to be obedient to the king of Hastinapur, and to take care of the Hastinapur throne. That is all my life's goal. I will abide by this, my father. There is no other happiness than to serve this kingdom, this throne. Meanwhile, they have two children, Chitrangada and Vichitravirya. Shantanu dies early because of this guilt. Now Satyavati is the queen with two children who grow up under Bhishma. They come to a marriageable age now, and Satyavati gives that responsibility to Bhishma only. "Bhishma, my children need to get married. So you need to bring the Rajakumaris, the Kanya, appropriate ones who can become the future queens." At that time, in Varanasi, Kashi, the king Kashi has 3 daughters. Any idea? Amba, Ambika, and Ambalika. Amba, Ambika, Ambalika. 3 beautiful daughters. Now he is making Swayamvara arrangements for the 3 daughters. Again, Amba, Ambika, Ambalika. Amba is the most important person here. She is none other than Varangane, the one who is Prabhasa's wife, the one who instigated Prabhasa to go pull the Kamadhenu. That Varangane is born as Amba. Now Swayamvara is being arranged. Now Bhishma comes to know about Kashi Raja. Immediately Bhishma himself goes. But meanwhile, what has happened is Chitrangada, the one who Bhishma put on the throne after King Shantanu died, he is also dead at a very young age while fighting with Gandharvas. Chitrangada became a king for a very short time and is dead. So now the second son, Vichitravirya, has become the king. Now this Vichitravirya needs to get married. So Bhishma goes to Kashi, to the Swayamvar, uninvited. He goes to the Sabha and challenges, "I know this is the Swayamvaram. I have come to take all these 3 daughters of Kashi Raja for my nephew Vichitravirya, the king of Hastinapur. Any kings, anyone obstructing me or want to challenge me can come forward." And he takes the 3 daughters and pushes them in his chariot and starts riding marching towards Hastinapur. And many kings, they follow and they try to fight with Bhishma. Who can fight with Bhishma? In no minute, Bhishma wins on all of them. Only one king continues to follow the chariot. He is the King Salva. Salva kingdom's king, King Salva, follows Bhishma. And this King Salva and Amba, they have liked each other. And Amba has already promised to Salva that she is going to put the Varamala in his neck. So she wants to get married to him. Salva Raja also has agreed. So he follows Bhishma and he calls Bhishma for one-to-one fight. He fights bravely like a Kshatriya, but in no minute he cannot stand a chance in front of Bhishma. Bhishma hurts him, throws him out, and he takes the chariot with the 3 daughters to Hastinapur. Throughout, now Amba is surprised. He sees the person that she wants to marry has been defeated. Doesn't say anything because she's so surprised. And when they come to Hastinapur, he presents the 3 daughters to Queen Satyavati and says, Mata Satyavati, here, the future queens are here. At that time, when the marriage arrangements are going on, Amba comes in the Sabha and tells Bhishma and the Sabha about her willingness to marry Salva Raja. And the king of Salva is also liking her. They both want to get married. Bhishma is so shocked. What did I do? What did I do? And he says, oh, Rajkumari, I did not know anything about Salva Raja. You should have told me the minute I asked you to come in the chariot, but you did not say anything. Neither Salva Raja did not say anything. However, you said it now, and with high respect, he makes arrangements for Amba to go back to Salva. Amba goes back to Salva Raja. Now this Salva Raja says, Amba, I cannot accept you now. I am a Kshatriya. According to Kshatriya Dharma, I must win you in the Swayamvara. But I did not win you, I lost. The person who won you, you belong to him, not to me. That's not Kshatriya Dharma. Amba says, Salva, we both have agreed to get married to each other. You want me to go back to him? No. I do not want to go back. I would like to get married to you. Salva says, I cannot marry you, Amba. I am following my dharma now. You belong to Bhishma. Go back. Now, Amba comes back to Bhishma in the Sabha. She says, Salva Raja does not want me because Bhishma is the one who won. So Bhishma should marry me. I belong to him. Bhishma says, Amba, I cannot marry you because I have taken an oath to remain as a brahmachari, as a celibate. The word that is given to my father, I cannot go back on that. I have done the pratigna. She said, Bhishma, what are you talking? It is my life, a woman's life here at stake. Why did you come and fight for your nephew? He should have come and fought. First mistake, you come and fight for somebody else. And now, this person does not want me. You do not want me. What do you want me to do? Bhishma says, I do not know. Go back to Salva. In the Sabha, Amba gets rejected for no fault of hers. in a way, that both Salva and Bhishma, both men, they refuse her. Immediately, Amba takes an oath. Oh, Bhishma, you have taken an oath. All of you, listen to me. Me, Amba, the daughter of Kashi Raj, I take an oath. I will be the root cause for Bhishma to die. For his death, who created this situation for me, I am the root cause for him to die. It does not matter how many births I have to take, but I will abide by my pratigya. I will kill you, Bhishma. Amba leaves the court in anger. This side, her sisters, Ambika and Ambalika, they get married to Vichitravirya. And as the story goes, unfortunately, Vichitravirya falls to sickness, tuberculosis. And very soon after getting married to these two young brides, Vichitravirya dies. Satyavati comes back to Bhishma. Bhishma, my putra, Gangaputra, now what will happen to my dynasty, my vansh? There are two young brides, but there is no son. How can our kul continue? Bhishma, you are the only one. Now please get married to Ambika and Ambalika and give birth to children so that our vansh will grow. Please, Bhishma, this is the only way. Bhishma says the same thing. Dear Mother Satyavati, I have taken an oath to remain as a brahmachari. I cannot marry anyone. But Bhishma, you said you are going to protect the Hastinapur throne. Hastinapur king, you said you are going to protect. But where is the king? How can you protect, or what are you protecting? That was your oath also. What can we do? Mother, I have taken an oath. I cannot go back on that. Now, Satyavati is desperate. She calls her first son, Vyas. My son Vyas. My son Vyas, where are you? Come. I need you. Come. Vedavyasa comes. Mother, what do you need? She tells the whole situation. Vedavyas, you are my son. But I need grandchildren to continue the legacy. Let us not go into the depth. Vedavyas, Ambika, Ambalika, and another maid. Children are born. But the first child, what kind of a child? The child who is blind, Dhritarashtra. Second child is born, who is very sick all the time. Very pale looking child. Very sick, anemic child. Pandu. The child that is born to maid servant, who anyway cannot become the king, is Mantri. Vidur. So 3 children are born in the Kuru Vamsh: Dhritarashtra, Pandu, and Vidur. A child who is blind, a child who is sick, a child who has no right to become the owner of the throne. This side, Amba has left Hastinapur, and she goes straight to her mother's father, Hotravahan, sage Hotravahan, and she tells the whole thing and the insult that was created to her by Bhishma. And Hotravahan immediately says, let us call our Guru Parashuram. Let us call Parashuram to come here. Let us pray to Parashuram.
Agrata Chaturo Veda Prashtata Shacharam Dhanu Idam Brahmam Idam Kshatram Shapadapi Sharadapi Om Agrata Chaturo Veda Prashtata Sasharam Dhanuhu Idam Brahmam Idam Kshatram Shapadapi Sharadapi Om Agrata Chaturo Veda Prashtata Sasharam Dhanuhu Idam Brahmam Idam Kshatram Shapadapi Sharadapi Om Parashuramaya Namaha Om Parashuramaya Namaha Om Parashuramaya Namaha
Hey Bhagavan Parashuram, I need justice. My life has been made miserable by your student, your Shishya Bhishma. My life has become miserable. Oh Bhagavan Parashuram, I have come to you. I have come to you for help. Do something. Lord Parashuram listens to everything. Bhishma, my favorite student, he will do anything that I tell him to do. Send a messenger and bring Bhishma here. Tell him his guru has come to see him. Come now immediately. The message reaches, oh, Lord Parashuram has come. Bhishma wakes up and immediately he is preparing to leave. See the Guru.
Om Shariram Surupam Tathava Kalatram Yashascharu Chitram Dhanam Merutulyam Manaschenna Lagram Gurorangri Padme Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Kalatram Dhanam Putra Pautradi Sarvam Graham Bandhava Sarvametati Jatam Manaschenna Lagnam Gurorangri Padme Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Shadangadi Vedo Mukhe Shastra Vidya Kavitwadi Gadyam Supadyam Karoti Manaschenna Lagram Gurorangri Padme Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Om Gurave नमः ॐ गुरवे नमः ॐ गुरवे नमः
My dear students, Bhishma, I have here a problem. Only you can solve this problem. Tells about Amba, and he says, Bhishma, I order you that you must marry this Amba and correct everything. Everything has gone wrong in her life. Now you must correct it. You must get married to her. With humility, he folds his hand. Hey Guru Varya, I will do anything that you tell me to do except this one. Because I have taken the oath. How many times he told Satyavati? At that time, he told Amba. Now he is telling his Guru, I took that oath, I cannot marry, I will not marry anyone. I will not marry at all. Leave aside marrying Amba. I was only taking her for my nephew, Vichitravirya. If she need be, I can get her married to Vichitravirya. Her sisters have already married and given birth to children also. Amba says, no. You won me in the battle, not your nephew, not Salvaraja. I belong to you. According to Kshatriya Dharma, you must marry me. Bhishma says, I will not marry you because I've taken an oath. Now, Guru Parashuram, Kobam inge irukku. The tip of his nose. Immediately he gets angry. What is this, Bhish? I am ordering you to marry me and you're not. You're disobeying your Guru. Either you marry her or you fight with me. Bhishma says, Guru, I cannot marry. But if you tell me, if Guru gives an agya to fight, I will fight with anybody, even with you. Immediately the Guru, Shishya, fight, start. Between Guru and Shishya not ending. But finally Bhishma, he was Ashtavasu. The Ashtavasu has given him a sacred astra. Pashwapastra, the strongest astram. He takes that astra on his own Guru. Immediately Naradar ஓடி வர்றார். நாரதர் ஓடி வந்து stop. Bhishma, what are you doing? Pashwapastra on your own Guru. Wait. Guru, என்னப்பா இது? என்னப்பா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்? Guru, what is this? The kovam you are doing? You're fighting. You ordered him to fight your student. He is following your words. He is not against you. You told him to fight. That's why he is fighting. You being a Bhagavan, don't you know he is destined to be killed by Arjuna? You know it. He is destined to be killed by Arjuna. And then why are you fighting for 23 days now? And you also know that he is Ichhamarani. What is this fighting? For what? Bhagavan, what are you doing? Please calm down. The vidhi is such that he is destined to be killed by Arjuna. Nothing is going to be killed. Remember the boon that he has. Even your parashu, your axe cannot kill him. எல்லாமே தெரிஞ்சு என்னப்பா பண்ற? What is this you are doing? So Parashurama gives up. He goes back. Now Amba questions, what do I do? I am back to square one here. Now Hotravahana, my tata, what do I do? இதெல்லாம் வேண்டாப்பா, நீ அந்த சிவனை கூப்பிடு, அவர் தான் கரெக்ட், ஏதாவது ஒரு வழி சொல்லுவார். அந்த சிவனை கூப்பிட்டுக்கோப்பா. ಇವರು ಬಂದಾಚಿ ಪೋಯಾಚಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಾಯ್ತು. ये तो आया और गया भी, कुछ नहीं हुआ. अभी वो शिव जी को बुलाओ, शिव जी का प्रार्थना करो, वो आएगा, कुछ करेगा.
ओम नमः शिवाय. ओम नमः शिवाय. ओम नमः शिवाय. भस्मभूषितांगहर चंद्रशेखर, भस्मभूषितांगहर चंद्रशेखर, फालनेत्रशूलधारि सांब शंकर, भस्मभूषितांगहर चंद्रशेखर. सामगान प्रियकर उमाशंकर, हर 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 शिव शंभो नटन शेखर, सृष्टि स्थिति लयकारक हला हलधरा, कैलासवास देव प्रभो शंकर. जय विश्वेश्वर हर जय सर्वेश्वर, भस्मभूषितांगहर चंद्रशेखर. बिल्वार्चन प्रियकर त्रिकोटेश्वर, ढम 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 धर्म महेश्वर, ढम 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 रुकधर शिव महेश्वर, गंगाधर गौरीवर बसव शंकर, श्रीशैल क्षेत्र निलय शिव मल्लेश्वर, शत्रुभयंकर हर सर्वशुभंकर, भस्मभूषितांगहर चंद्रशेखर, फालनेत्रशूलधारि सांब शंकर, भस्मभूषितांगहर चंद्रशेखर. चंद्रशेखर चंद्रशेखर. नमः शिवाय. ओम नमः शिवाय. ओम नमः शिवाय.
Lord Shiva has appeared in front of Amba, and Amba reiterates the whole story. What has happened to her? Now, Lord Shiva solves the problem. Parma, இந்த ஜன்மத்தில் இதெல்லாம் முடியாது. In this ஜன்மம் you cannot kill Bhishma. அடுத்த ஜன்மம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜನ್ಮம், ಅಗಲೇ ಜನ್ಮೆ, ಮುಂದಿನ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ you will be born, you are destined to be born not as a man but as a girl again, as a daughter of Drupada, Draupadi's sister. You will be called as Shikhandini. But as you are growing up, you will have a gender change and you will become Shikhandi. And you will become the root cause for that Bhishma to die. ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, இந்த ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ முடியல, ಮುಂದಿನ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಭೀಷ್ಮನ್ಗೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಿಲ್ ಹಿಮ್. ಎನಿವೇ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಅನ್ ಓತ್. ಇಟ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಬರ್ತ್ಸ್, I will take and I will kill him. So immediately Amba decides to give up her life to the sacrificial fire. She wants to end her life and be born again. Make it quick, 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 quick. She jumps into the sacrificial fires. Amba goes, born as a daughter to Drupada. So until now, you have seen Bhishma's Pitra Bhakti, Guru Bhakti, and Kshatriya Bhakti. Now, as we know story of Mahabharata, let us do some fast forward here. One of the driving forces which led to Mahabharata war, one of the major events which led to Mahabharata Kurukshetra war was Draupadi Vastrapaharanam. Now, Duryodhana calls under the guidance, under the advice of Shakuni, she calls for the dice game to Yudhishthir, to Pandavas. He says, no, it is the game. Let's cousins, we are going to play a game. Come. In the Dyuta Graha, everyone is sitting, and including Maharaj Dhritarashtra, Kuluguru Kripacharya, Guru Dronacharya, and our Bheeshmacharya, Vikarna. Who is Vikarna? Vikarna is Duryodhana's another good brother. There is one more good brother. He is the 101. We always say 100 Kauravas, right? One of the other one who is born to Dhritarashtra to a maid, Yuyutsu. Yuyutsu is also there. Vikarna is there. And everyone is sitting in the sabha now. And suddenly everyone is gathered now. Shakuni tells Duryodhana, there is no charm in playing a dice game. Let us make it as a gambling game. As soon as they announce this dice game as the gambling game, immediately all the acharyas who have assembled there, including Mantri Vidur, they know something bad is going to happen. But do they open their mouth saying, no, you called them for dice game, friendly game. Now you are making it as a gambling game. You should not do that. Did anybody object? Our Bhishma also kept quiet. Now Duryodhana says, instead of me, my uncle Shakuni, he will be holding the dalam. I will not do it, he will do it. Where was Yudhishthira at that time? Why couldn't he say one time, I will call my Krishna to come and sit and he will play the game for me? Like how you are doing for Shakuni, I will make Krishna play. Did Yudhishthira say it? Vidhi. He kept quiet. He did not say it. Krishna was waiting in Gokul. Yudhishthira will call me now. When Shakuni did that, Yudhishthira is going to call me. Yudhishthira did not call. Krishna did not come. Now, Bhishma could have said something, being the eldest. That is not correct. If he is playing himself, you had to play yourself, not Shakuni. Did Bhishma open his mouth? He did not. Kuluguru Kripacharya, Guru Dronacharya, Mantri Vidur was about to get up. But when he saw all the three acharyas not saying anything, he just held to himself. As the game is going on, he puts his brothers at stake and loses them. He puts himself, he loses. Now, Duryodhana says, hey Yudhishthir, do not stop the game. You still have Draupadi with you. Put her at stake and play. Don't be a coward. At this juncture, Mantri Vidur immediately gets up. Stop it. This is not correct. He tells Maharaj Dhritarashtra, please don't be blind at this moment. Stop it. Tell your son to stop the game. Tell him to stop. Maharaj Dhritarashtra do not say anything. He looks at Bhishmacharya for support. He looks at Kuluguru, Kripacharya and Dronacharya for support. None of them open their mouth. Immediately Duryodhana gets up. Chacha Vidur, please sit down and take your seat. All acharyas are keeping quiet, elderly people. Why are you talking? If you want to object, please leave the sabha. You can leave right now. Game goes on. Yudhishthir puts Draupadi at stake. Loses her. Duryodhana orders his servant to go and bring Draupadi as she has become the servant of him. Bring that. She has no right to sit in the palace. Immediately bring her. She is a servant and she should be at my feet. And the servant goes and Draupadi doesn't know anything and she refuses to come. He comes back and reports. She does not want to come. Dushyasan! Go! Bring that servant of mine by force if she doesn't want to come. Drag her by the hair and bring her here. Dushyasan goes and holds Draupadi by hair, drags her to the sabha, Draupadi comes to the sabha and Pitama, help Pitama. Pitama, don't you see what's going on with me? Don't you see what's going on? Pitama, I need help. You have taken an oath to support, to protect the Kuru Vansh, Kuru Sinhasan. Have you not taken the oath to save the women of that dynasty? The Kuluvadhu, I am being dragged into the court in this column. Pitama, isn't this adharma, Pitama? Speak up. Isn't this adharma, Pitama? Speak up. Pitama, tell me one thing. On behalf of all the women who have gathered here, Pitama. How can a husband put the wife at stake without taking a consent of her? How can he do that, Pitama? That is adharma. Why are you supporting the adharma, Pitama? Please speak up. Pitama, tell me another rule. Yudhishthir put me at stake, but he had already lost himself. He had already become the servant of Duryodhana and he has no right to put anyone else. Leave aside me on the stake, Pitama. That is adharma. Speak up. Kill him. Kill the Duryodhana and Dushyasan. Pitama, speak up. Pitama does not speak up. Hey, Dronacharya, Guru Dronacharya, your daughter is getting insulted. Your daughter's situation is like this. Hey Pitama, hey Guru Dronacharya, hey Kulguru Krupacharya, help me, help me. No one speak up. Hey Maharaj Dhritarashtra, your Kulavadhu is being insulted. Speak up. Speak up, your Kuruvansh Kulavadhu is getting insulted. Speak up. Dhritarashtra says, hey Kulavadhu, I did not ask your husband to put you at stake. He put it himself. Ask him directly yourself. I did not tell him to do it. Vikarna gets up and he opposes Duryodhan. Hey Duryodhan, what you're doing is wrong. Yudhishthir had already lost himself. He has no right to put Draupadi at stake. What you're doing is adharma. Vikarn! Out! I order you out of the sabha. Get out! Draupadi goes, hey, my dear husbands, 5 of you sitting, can't you help? Can't you do anything? Hey Arjun, Bhim, Nakul, Sahadev, I am your wife too. Did your brother ask you permission before he put you on at stake? Why didn't you open your mouth? I belong to you. You have every right, the same right what he has. Why didn't you do so? Why? Why didn't you do? No one opens their mouth. At that time, Karna opens. Hey Duryodhan, aren't we enjoying this scene? Hey my dear friend Duryodhan, you have 5 very strong servants under you. Top it all, you have a very beautiful girl. Woman as your servant too, Duryodhan. She should be coming at your beck of your call, on your lap. Duryodhan calls Draupadi, hey, my servant, come and sit on my lap. Bhim gets up, hey Duryodhan, one day that thigh I am going to break into pieces. Hey, Bhim, my servant, sit down. Sit down. You have no permission to talk. Karna continues. Duryodhan, she has to come and sit on your lap. That's right. Yeah, Draupadi. Why are you feeling shy to come and sit on Duryodhana's lap? You are sleeping with 5 men and coming and sitting on the lap of the 6th man. Why are you feeling shy? Who calls a woman a wife who is with 5 men? You know what she's called as. Why do you feel shy to come and sit on his lap? Draupadi has no words to say. And Karna continues, my dear friend Duryodhan, all these peoples, everything now they belong to you, including their clothes. Do I need to say, Duryodhan? Draupadi's clothes also belong to you, Duryodhan. Don't you want to have it? Sit down. No shouting. Dushyasan, I need the sari that Draupadi is wearing. Disrobe her and pull the sari.
Krishna,
Krishna! Krishna!
Krishna, 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 Krishna. Jai Jai Krishna Shri Hare Krishna, Jai Jai Krishna Shri Hare Krishna, Jai Krishna Shri Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Shri Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Jai Hare Krishna, Jai Jai Krishna Shri Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Jai Krishna Shri Hare Krishna, Jai 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 Krishna Shri Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Jai Jai Krishna, Krishna 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 Krishna. Jai Jai Krishna Shri Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna Krishna Shri Hare Krishna, Jai Jai Krishna Shri Hare Krishna, Jai Jai Krishna Shri Hare Krishna.
Now, saved Draupadi is ready to give the curse to the Kuruvans. Immediately, Gandhari comes running and falls, hugs Draupadi. Draupadi, Draupadi, please, please, do not give sharp to my children. Do not give sharp to my Kuruvans. Kuruvans, please, please, I beg you, I beg you. And now, Dhritarashtra speaks up. Hey Kulabudhu, do not give sharp to my children. I will give you a boon. Ask for it. Draupadi asks release of her husbands from the slavery. They are relieved from the slavery, and Dhritarashtra also gives back everything that they have lost. This was one of the events which led to Kurukshetra war. Let's go fast forward. Everything that has gone, Sandhan, Krishna Sandhan has broken up. Now there is a decision has taken place. Kurukshetra, Mahabharata, war. The war between Kauravas and Pandavas have been decided. The war which went on for 18 days. 18 days with 18 Akshohini Sainya, the army, in 18 Yojana wide Kurukshetra. Everything has been decided. Now, they have to pick the chief of army for the war. War has been decided, but now we need the chief of army. Pandavas have already picked King Drupada as their chief, and Krishna as a charioteer. We remember the event where Yudhishthir and Duryodhana go same time to to Krishna, and Duryodhana asks for Krishna's army to fight on behalf of him, and Yudhishthira takes Krishna on his side. Now this side, Kaurava side, the chief of army needs to be decided. Near Kauravas, the oldest The strongest, the great warrior is Bhishma Pitama. Now Duryodhan comes to Bhishma Pitama in the Sabha and says, "Hey Pitama, I cannot find any other better person than you to lead my army. I want you to take the lead and bring me victory. Even if you kill one of the 5 Pandavas, that's enough for me, Pitama. The rest, I will take care of it. I want you to be the chief." Did Bhishma speak up? No. All his life, his whole kingdom could have been his. He did not hold any post. He did not hold any post until now. At the age of 800 years, now for the first time, he has been given the post of chief of army. He has to accept the position as he has taken an oath to serve the Kuru Simhasan. He has to accept, and Duryodhana gives him the crown as chief of army.
भीष्म गाय तो पट्टा किरीटा बेटा भीष्म गाय तो पट्टा भीषण समर के नंदिय नेट भीषण समर के नंदिय नेट भीष्म गाय तो पट्टा किरीटा बेटा भीष्म गाय तो पट्टा ಸುಮನ ಸರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಸುಮವ ವರ್ಷಿಸ ಸುಮನ ಬಾಣನ ಪಿತನ ಸ್ಪರ್ಶಿಸ ಸುಮ ಬಾಣನ ಪಿತ ಭೀಷ್ಮ ಗಾಯ್ತು ಪಟ್ಟ ಕಿರೀಟ ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಭೀಷ್ಮ ಗಾಯ್ತು ಪಟ್ಟ
As soon as the crowning ceremony is happening, Karna enters. He hears the news that Bhishma has become the chief of army. Hey, my dear friend Duryodhan, what am I hearing? I'm hearing that you gave that important position, the chief of army position, to that old man. To that old man you gave that position. Where is his strength? Where is his valor, Veeram? What has he done so far for you? How come you gave this post to that old man? Our enemies are going to laugh at you, my dear friend. You have taken an old man. Do you think he can fight against Pandavas? What do you think you are doing? Immediately, Guru Drona stands up. Hey, Sotapatra, Adhama,
ಅಧಮ ಬೀಳ ಹೊಯ್ವೆ ನಿನ್ನ ದರ್ಪದ ಬಿಲ್ಲು ಬಾಣವನ್ನ ಬೀಳ ಹೊಯ್ವೆ ನಿನ್ನ ದರ್ಪದ ಬಿಲ್ಲು ಬಾಣವನ್ನ ಕುಲವನು ನರಿಯದ ಧನುಮದದಿಂದಲೇ ಏಕಿಂತು ಮೆರವೆ ಅಧಮ ಏಕಿಂತು ಮೆರವೆ ಬೀಳ ಹೊಯ್ವೆ ನಿನ್ನ ದರ್ಪದ ಬಿಲ್ಲು ಬಾಣವನ್ನ ಕುಲವನು ನರಿಯದ ಧನುಮದದಿಂದಲೇ ಏಕಿಂತು ಮೆರವೆ ಅಧಮ ಏಕಿಂತು ಮೆರವೆ ಅಧಮ ಅಧಮ
Sotapatra, how can you speak against a warrior who is still like a lion now? He can fight like a lion. What do you know about his valor? What do you know about his valor? You Sotapatra, get out of here. And now Bhishmacharya stands up. He says, hey Karna, before I say anything, I am the chief now. I am making the decision. Until I am in the lead, you will not be allowed to fight. Get out. Karna leaves. Drona addresses the Sabha and he says, "You have all chosen me as the chief of army. Even though I am old, I can still fight like a lion. I still have the same strength what I had when I was young. And it is my duty to fight for Kuru Simhasan. I possess the strength. I am ready to give up my life. I am ready to sacrifice my life to this dynasty. There is no one anywhere in this universe who can give me equal fight except Lord Krishna. That Arjuna, he can stand in front of me and give a fight, but he can never win. Hence, I assure you, I will try my best. And all of you know that I have a boon from my father as Icha Marani. That means I can die, I will die when I want to die. I also want to make it very clear, from this war, I do not have any special desires. I do not have any personal gains. I do not have any wishes to acquire. I do not need anything. Neither I am afraid of anybody, nor I will favor anybody unnecessarily. I also want to make clear, I will not kill any of the Pandavas. I am making myself clear. I will not kill any of the 5 Pandavas. That's my decision. But I will assure you that I will fight faithfully. I will try my best. I will not favor anybody. But I will not kill. I will kill minimum 10,000 soldiers every day. Minimum 10,000 soldiers. I will destroy their army, Pandava's army. Also, I will not fight against any woman or any woman who has become a man, or anybody who is angavikal, who is handicapped. I will not fight, raise my bow against them. So, please make sure that none of these people come in front of me during the war. If you do not agree with this condition, Duryodhan can select Karna as his chief if he wants to, even now. I leave it to him. These are my conditions. If he accepts, now Duryodhana is thinking, what do I do? If I change my decision, which I've already done and crowned him, it will become a laughing factor. Not only that, if Bheeshmacharya is not there, Kuluguru Kripacharya and the Guru Dronacharya, somehow they will give an excuse. They will also get out of the war. I will have only Karna to fight for me. But this Karna, he has already said he will only kill Arjuna, not kill anybody else. He will only focus on Arjuna. But so what do I do? So he decides to keep Bheeshmacharya on the position. And anyway, Tat, Pitama is going to destroy their army, and somehow all my 100 brothers, with 100 brothers, and Dronacharya, Kripacharya, Ashwatthama, all are on my side. So, somehow I will take care of 5 Pandavas. But the rest of the army, I have Krishna's army with me. So why do I need to worry? My army is strong. I have all these prominent people with me. And Bhishma will take care of their army. So only I have to worry about 5 Pandavas. So these many people and 5 Pandavas can't we kill? And that Krishna He has already taken an oath. I will not take any weapon. I will not hold any weapon. He has already promised. So he is fit for nothing. He is only a charioteer. Leave him. So Bhishmacharya is good. So Tat, Pitama, you are the chief. Now, the day, Margashira Shukla Ekadashi, everyone has gathered in Kurukshetra, 18 yojana wide war field, Kurukshetra. Everyone has gathered. 18 Akshohini Sainya have gathered. Pandavas and Kauravas, they have all come to the war field. King Drupada on this side and Bhishmacharya on the side. Everyone is ready for the war. Lord Krishna takes his Panchajanya and gives the sound. He blows the Panchajanya Shankh. The war needs to begin. But at that time, Krishna has Nimitta Matra. He has a big smile on his face. And that smile is an indication to Yudhishthira. So immediately Yudhishthira jumps out of his chariot and runs towards the opposite side. And he says, Pitama, Pitama, what are you doing, Pitama? We are your grandchildren. Have we done any adharma, Pitama? You are fighting against us. Are you going to kill us, Pitama? Tell us, have we done any adharma? That's why you are doing this. Pitama, please let me know. What wrong did we do? My dear child, you have not done any adharma. You have not done any adharma. I also feel sad that you have to go through so much of injustice and so much of suffering. I know that. But I am helpless, Yudhishthira. I cannot come and fight with you on your side. Neither I have the power to stop this war. But my grandchild, I can assure you this. You come to me. When you come to me for help, I will give you at the right time, the right advice, the right kind of help, my child. Vijayi Bhava, Vijayi Bhava, Vijayi Bhava. Krishna nods his head. His job is done. Yudhishthira comes back and sits down. And Krishna now looks at Arjuna. Arjuna, let's go. Krishna, how can I do war, Krishna? These are all my people, my Guru, my Kulguru, my Dronacharya, my Guru Putra Shvatama. These are all my cousins, Krishna. How can I fight? Krishna preaches Bhagavad Gita. Done. Now again, war has begun. War has begun. The first day of the war. Kauravas have won the first day. Second day, the war has begun. Now, Bhishma Pitama makes his Kaurava Sainya stand in Mahavyuha format. And Pandava Sainya, they are standing in Krauncha bird format with Arjuna and Krishna in the center. If you have not read a book called 18 Days of War, 18 days of Mahabharata. Please read it. Every inch by inch by inch, who stood where, who stood against who, what kind of formations each day the chief of Sainya, chief Senadipatis, they do in making their armies stand in different formats to capture the enemy. Every inch to inch detail has been explained. Now in the Croucher bird format, the Pandavas are standing. Mahavyuha format, the Kauravas are fighting. Fighting has begun. Now they see at almost to the end of the day, the Pandavas are on the winning side. So immediately Duryodhana goes to Pitama. Pitama, what are you doing? You are the Senadipati. Look at my army. It's getting destroyed. Pitama, what are you doing? I made you as a chief. Look at my army that is getting destroyed. You need to do something. Either you were standing right in front of that Arjuna. You did not even kill him, Pitama. If it was Karna, my friend Karna, because of you I lost him. You did not kill him. My Karna would have killed him. What are you doing? Bhishma gets angry. Duryodhan, stop it. Here I am the chief. You need to follow what I am doing. One day we win, one day they win. That is the way, Rajaniti. The thing goes on. You should have made Karna as your chief. That day, Pandavas win. Third day war has begun. Now the war is going in a very fearful battle. Now again Duryodhana comes and yells at Bhishma, Tat, what are you doing? Our Sainya is getting destroyed by that Arjuna. What are you doing? You are not killing. You are not fighting properly. My Karna would have done it. This, that. Bhishma gets so angry and he involves a special technique. He stands in his own one place and starts rotating in the center axis so fast. He is rotating himself and he is releasing the arrow so fast from 360 degrees. He is turning and he is showering the arrows to 360, and Pandava's army is getting ruined, getting destroyed. Krishna sees this from the far and he tells Arjuna, Arjuna, look at what Bhishma is doing. Let us go in front of Bhishma. Today Arjuna killed that Bhishma. Come on, let's go. And he brings a chariot. Arjuna, look at Bhishma. Kill him now. Look at the way he is destroying the army. Arjuna lifted his Gandiva. He is aiming at Pitama's bow. The bow breaks and Pitama picks up another bow. Again he broke the bow. Like this couple times happened. He's only breaking the bow. Next time he takes the bow. He is aiming at the charioteer. He is aiming at the wheel of the chariot. Krishna gets so angry and he says, Arjuna, enough is enough. I told you how to fight, when to fight, that to kill Bhishma. You are not doing. You are killing the charioteer, you are breaking his bow, your aiming is on the wheel. But not at Bhishma. If you love your enemy, how can you fight? What did I teach you before the war? Everything, you've forgotten everything, Arjuna. Enough enough of fighting. You don't even remember your oath. I will take the weapon in my hand today. I will kill everybody. I will kill that Bhishma and that Dronacharya and that Ashwatthama and that Kripacharya. Everybody I'm going to kill. I am going to do it. Arjuna, I don't need you. I don't need you. He takes the chakra in his hand and he jumps out of the chariot and he starts running towards Bhishma. Suddenly the whole war field lit up like as though millions of suns. It has lit up the whole war field. The chakra is rotating. Krishna is angry and Bhishma continues to shower arrows. It hits Krishna's forehead and the chest and bleeding on Krishna's forehead and the chest. As Krishna is running, Bhishma is watching. Hey Devesha, Krishna Jagannivasa, Chakrapahane, you are giving me the darshan of being a Chakradhari. Oh Krishna, oh Pahi Maham, Pahi Mam, Pahi Mam. Krishna, I had taken an oath that I will make you hold the weapon. But you had taken the oath not to hold any weapon, but just for my sake, for this devotee's sake, Krishna. You took the weapon, you forgot your own oath. For this Pamaran, you have come, Krishna, you are giving me the darshan. Krishna, come Krishna, kill me with your Sudarshana Chakra and I will go to Moksham. Namo Namaha, Namo Namaha. Bhishma did not forget this beautiful scene for the next 65 days. The whole earth was shaking with Krishna's weight. Arjuna jumped from his chariot, came and held on to Krishna. Stop! I will follow your words, Krishna. Don't kill my Pitama. Don't kill. I will take care of the army. I will listen to you, Krishna. Stop! 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 Bhishma is saying, Krishna, tell me, Madhava, are you hurt? Are you hurt with my arrows? You are bleeding, Krishna. Are you angry, Krishna? Madhava, tavisai krodha.
Madhava tavisai krodha. Madhava tavisai krodha, krodha. Madhava tavisai krodha. Sadhu vanditane saku sakinne. Madhava tavisai krodha, krodha. Madhava tavisai krodha. Veda gochara yeru rathavano sadhipenajaya ಶತ್ರುವ ಮರ್ಧಿಸಿ ಕ್ರೋಧಮಾಣೋ ಜಗದಾಧಾರ ನೀನು ಮಾಧವ ತವಿಸೈ ಕ್ರೋಧ ಕ್ರೋಧ ಮಾಧವ ತವಿಸೈ ಕ್ರೋಧ ಮಾಧವ ತವಿಸೈ ಕ್ರೋಧ ಮಾಧವ ತವಿಸೈ ಕ್ರೋಧ.
Madhava, are you angry with me, Madhava? Are you angry with me? What? This Leela Jalam, Leela Natakam of yours, Madhava. You getting angry on a devotee? Aren't you acting, Madhava? You are acting like as though you are angry. Don't I know you better than you know yourself, Madhava? You know what? Go back and sit down in your chariot. I do not want all this acting, Madhava. Don't you know that I am Ichhamarane? I will die when I want to die. You know that. And still you're holding the chakra and pretending to kill me, is it? Madhava, I know your Natakam. Go back, Madhava. Go back. Enough of this Natakam, drama. Go back and sit down in your chariot. Krishna comes back and sits in the chariot. That day's war goes on. And of course, Pandavas win on that day. Like this, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th day goes on. 9th day, Yudhishthira comes to know Pandavas are losing. They have lost half of their army already. So they are losing. So he comes to Krishna and says, Madhava, I know we are losing. It is better to stop the war. We accept the defeat and we'll go back to the forest. We do not want to continue the war, Madhava. Look at the way Bhishma Pitama is killing our army. Our Sainya is getting eliminated like anything. So we do not want. We are losing. Pitama is going to destroy in 2 days our whole army. We cannot win. So Krishna says, Yudhishthira, I was waiting for you to come. You never came before. Never asked me suggestion. You said, without Pitamaha's help, you cannot win this war? Yes, that is correct. Remember on the first day what he said? Come to me and ask me for help. I will give you. This is the time. Let's go. That night, on the 9th day of the war night, midnight, Krishna takes Yudhishthira to the camp of Bheeshmacharya. As soon as the bodyguard comes and tells that Krishna has come with Yudhishthira, immediately Bheeshmacharya knows why Krishna has come. He invites them. Yudhishthira comes and falls to the feet of Pitama. Tata, tell us, if we do not have any right on the throne, Tata, we are going back right now to the forest. We will accept the defeat. We do not want to fight anymore. Grandfather, tell us that we are doing adharma. Tell us that we do not have any right on the throne. We are going to go back. Pitama, you are destroying our army. We are losing, Pitama. Didn't we grow up on your lap, Pitama? Only those Kauravas, did they grow up on your lap? So, Pitama, what do we do? What do we do, Pitama? That day you told us, Vijayi Bhava, where is our victory? You are destroying us. Tell us what to do. Krishna says, Bhishma, tell them what you are supposed to do, what they are supposed to do. You are favoring Kauravas, only those children you are favoring. You said you are not going to favor anybody. You are favoring them. What about these children? They are also your grandchildren. Bhishma, what are you doing? Madhava, I'm already hurt so much. Please, you know everything, Madhava. You know, Krishna, everything. But why? Why are you hurting me with your words, Krishna? Krishna and Yudhishthira, do you know my life? All my life has become a tragedy. I am no use to anybody. I took an oath for my father, but my father, was he happy because of that? He was not happy. I took an oath for my father. Was Mata Satyavati happy with me? She was not happy with me. I respected all women as my mother, but all women got cheated by me. Nobody was happy. I could not make anybody happy. I waited for children. I longed for children in our palace. But when I longed for it, what did I get? A blind child, a sick child. And that Amba's incident, for no fault of mine, that woman's life got ruined. Ambika and Ambalika's life, they became widows at a very young age. And again, I was very happy. I got the children, 100 Kauravas and 5 Pandavas. I thought I was very, very happy. But what happened right from the beginning? Pandavas and Kauravas, you hated each other, tried to kill each other, and I was in sorrow. I was in sorrow all my life. And today we are standing here. My own grandchildren are fighting and killing each other. What is my life? I was never happy in my life. I never made anybody happy. What's the use? What is the use and purpose of my life? Krishna, you are smiling. You smiled, Krishna, when I said, what is the purpose of my life? Understood, Krishna. Understood. Yudhishthira, tomorrow, the 10th day, will be the last day that I would be fighting. Go bring that Shikandi, and tomorrow make her come in front of me and stand. And Arjuna, you kill me with your arrows. Vijayi Bhava, Vijayi Bhava, Vijayi Bhava. Next day morning, he gave away everything, whatever that belonged to him, taking Lord Krishna's name on his tongue. He took the chariot and he told the charioteer, take me where Lord Krishna's chariot is there. Go in that direction, taking Krishna's name in his mind.
Kuru bhungyoga karma nijam niyatam hari pada vinamra diya sadam hari reva paro hari reva gurur hari reva jagat pitra matra gatihi nata tosya param jagatidya tamam paramatma radha purushottama tadalam mahuloka vichindanaya pravanam guru manasamisha pade Shrutamala satyavaja paramam chavadheridhamuchchida bahuyugam nare paramo nare paradar sadusharvajidatmagana.
As Pitamaha's chariot is coming from the opposite side, all the Pandavas are protecting Arjuna and Krishna's chariot so that they can move forward easily in front of Arjuna and Krishna. That chariot, Shikandi is coming in our chariot. Bhishma saw Shikandi in the front, the great warrior Arjuna, hiding behind Shakuni, picks up his Gandiva. ತೊಡುವಾಗ ಒಂದು, ಸೆಳೆಯುವಾಗ 10, ಜಿಗಿಯುವಾಗ 100, ಮುಟ್ಟುವಾಗ ಲಕ್ಷೋಪಲಕ್ಷ. That is, as he aims one arrow, as he pulls, it becomes 10 arrows. As he leaves the arrow, multiplies to 100. As it is reaching Bhishma, becomes millions of Akshaya arrows. The arrows are falling on Bhishma, Krishna, Madhava, Govinda, Sri Hare, Madhava, Govinda, Narayana, Sri Hare, Sri Hare, Suryodhana.
ಪರಶುರಾಮನ ಕೊಡಲಿ ಕಡಿತವ ಧರಿಸಲಾರೆನೋ, ಪ್ರಳಯ ಭೈರವ ನಿರಿದೊಳೆ ಅಂಜೆನೋ, ಸಿಡಿಲು ಹೊಡೆದರೆ ಎನ್ನ ರೋಮ ಕಂಪಿಸದು.
I'm not afraid of anything.
ಹರನ ಪಾಶುಪದಾಸ್ತ್ರ
Even if
ಬಾಣದ
the Shiva comes,
ಹೊರದೆರೆಯ ಲಕ್ಕಿಸೆನೋ,
but his bow, I don't care.
ಪಾರ್ಥನ ಸರಳ ಶೂಣಿಗೆ
This
ಸಿಲುಕಿದೆನೋ,
arrow.
ಹರಿಹರಿಸೋ.
Arjuna's arrow.
ಹರಿಯ ಕೌಮೋದಕಿಯ ಹೊಯ್ಯನು
that Lord-
ಬೆರಳಲಾನುವೆ,
Lord
ಪಾರ್ಥನ ಹಿರಿಯ ಬಾಣದಿ ನೊಂದೆನೈ, ಸುಯೋಧನ ಬಿಡಿಸೆನ್ನ, ಸುಯೋಧನ ಬಿಡಿಸೆನ್ನ.
You made me do this. You Suryodhana, you made me do this. And every inch of his body is getting hit with the arrows. Madhava, Madhava, Govinda, Narayana, Sri Hare. Fallen every 2 inches of his body, full of arrows, lying on the bed of arrows. The day has ended. Arjuna and all the Kauravas and Pandavas come running. Pitama, Pitama, Pitama. He looks at Arjuna as his neck had no support. His body was on the arrow, bleeding all over. He looks at Arjuna, and Arjuna takes his Gandiva, puts 3 arrows, which becomes the pillow for him. Great warrior Bheeshmacharya, 800-year-old Jnana Yogi, suffering like anybody. I hurt the Kamadhenu. Kamadhenu must have suffered just like me. Krishna, Krishna, I know what sin that I did, Krishna. Water, his mouth thirsty water. Arjuna puts the Gandiva again and gets the water in his mouth. Everyone leaves now, except Bheeshmacharya on his bed of arrows with his thoughts of guilt in his mind. Nobody with him. The great warrior, the great yogi, the great devotee of Krishna, lying all by himself. Only the dogs screaming around him, the blood of river flowing around him. He is the only one who is alive in the war field with millions of dead bodies around him. And vultures are coming from nowhere, from everywhere to eat the dead bodies. What did I do? Krishna, what did I do? He had to lay there. He had to lay there. He had to lay there like he belongs to no one. Like the dead bodies in the mortuaries. Sleep until the Antya Samskaras are to be done. Alive Bheeshmacharya was waiting for his death, for Uttarayana Punya Kalam to come. Only amongst the dead bodies, only with the smell of the blood around him, the great king, the great warrior, the great Jnani, the great Shuran, Veeran. The war went on despite of this. The life went on, the war went on under Guru Dronacharya in the lead and Karna in the lead. Everybody lost. 18th day has come. Everybody is dead except Duryodhana and Ashwatthama. Now Duryodhana comes to Pitama. Bhishma calls Duryodhana. Bhakanda. Come, my child. Suyodhana, come. Did I do the right thing? Did I cheat you, Duryodhana? Did I cheat you, Duryodhana, my child? You're my grandchild too, Duryodhana. Did I cheat you, my child? Did I cheat you? Suyodhana, come, Suyodhana, come. What do you need, my child? What do you need? Pitama, I have not come here. I have not come here to save me. For you to save me, Pitama. I am still confident. Ashwatthama is there. I will survive. I will win, Pitama. Kuru dynasty is mine. Kuru Simhasan is mine, Pitama. I will win. I will win. I have not come here for anything, Pitama. All you tell me is, I need to hide somewhere. I need to rest my body. It's all wounded. I need to rest. I need to hide somewhere until my wounds heal. Then I'll come back and I'll fight with those Pandavas again. But you need to tell me, Pitama, where I can go and hide, where no one can find me. Even those Pandavas cannot find me. Pitama, tell me where I can hide and how I can hide. Bhishma tells him, gives him Jalastambhana mantra and tells him to go and hide underneath of Dvaipayana Sarovar. Nobody knows where Duryodhana is, except Lord Krishna. He brings the Pandavas right there to Dvaipayana Sarovar and tells Bhishma, Krishna tells Bhima, call Duryodhana out, he is hiding inside. Before that, Dharmaja calls him. Hey Duryodhan, we know that you are hiding. Come out like a Kshatriya. Let us have another fight. Let us have another fight. Again, I will give you a chance. Krishna is telling, what is this, Dharmaja? We just finished all the war and so many innocent people got killed. Now you want him to come and fight with you? Dharmaja continuing, come, let us fight. And you can choose out of 5 Pandavas, whoever you want to fight with. Krishna goes again. This Dharmaja does not understand. What if he picks other than Bhim? If he picks anybody else, he is going to win. But at this time, again, Krishna's Nimitta Matra, Duryodhan says, Dharmaja, I will come out and fight, but I need dharma, fighting with dharma. Now, Bhima interferes. What? You want fight with dharma? You want the dharma during the fight? What happened to that dharma when you were gambling, when you were cheating us on the dice game? What happened with your dharma? You pulled Draupadi's garment. What happened to your dharma then? In that wax house, you tried to kill us. What happened to your dharma then? When you all killed Abhimanyu, what happened to your dharma? Tell me what happened to your dharma. You want dharma fight now? Are you coming now out? Or I can drink this whole lake's water in one sip. I will pull you out and I will kill you. When Bhima calls out, Duryodhana with rage, he comes out. Gada Yuddha begins. And Gada Yuddha happens between Bhima and Duryodhana. A very long time. And Duryodhana is very strong. He has trained his body. And due to a Varadan below his waist, he is extremely like a steel, like Vajram. He is fighting. Now Krishna knows the way the fighting is going on, Bhima will not win. He calls Arjuna and says, Arjuna, remind Bhima about his oath. Remind Bhima about his oath. Arjuna runs around them and Bhima, your oath. Bhima, your oath. Bhima, your oath. Your oath. Your oath. He taps his thigh and jumps around Bhima and Duryodhana. At that time, both Duryodhana and Bhima with their gada, they jump up in the air. They rotate their mace their Gada. Bhima is watching Arjuna as Duryodhana is about to hit him. He hits on his thigh. Ah! Bhima hits on his thigh. Duryodhana screaming with pain. Falls down. The war has ended. 19th day, Abhishek of Rajya Abhishek for Yudhishthira has happened. He prostrates in front of Krishna. Krishna, advice please. The Mahagyani Bhishma is waiting. You go and take all the Jnanam that he has. He is a Mahagyani. Take all the knowledge from him. Everyone goes there. Dharmaja prostrates and Bhishma is in lot of pain. He sees Madhusudana there. Krishna goes and touches Bhishma's body. All the pain goes away. And he preaches Rajaniti, Rajadharma, Stri Dharma, Niti Dharma in length. He preaches and he gives Yudhishthira all the knowledge. Yudhishthira asks, Pitama, I became the Chakravarti for this land. But everybody has been killed, Pitama. Am I the king for these plants and trees and things? What do I do, Pitama? What kind of a Rajabhishek is this? Bhishma tells him, all his sankalp, you are nimitta matra. Yudhishthira, you all suffered, but there is a big part of mine in that. I ask for forgiveness. My dear Arjuna, do not feel guilty that you killed me, Arjuna. It is my own fate and my destiny that killed me. You were only nimitta matra, my child. Do not feel guilty. Kulvadu Draupadi, you were right. Big injustice done to you, and I did not open my mouth. Look at the way that I'm suffering, my child. Look at the way. I apologize, Draupadi. Hey, Madhava, I apologize. Hey, Madhava, for all the things I did that I didn't. For everything, you must give me forgiveness. Then he preaches Lord Narayana, Lord Vishnu. It's all his plan. It's all him. He preaches Vishnu Sahasranama. Yudhishthira asks questions. Kimekam Daivatam Loke. Who is the greatest God of all? Kim Vapyekam Parayanam. Who is the one who is the refuge of all, Pitama? Stuvantah kam kamarchanta. Who is by glorifying whom? Who should we glorify? Kamarchanta prapno yarmana vashubham. By doing archana to whom, Pitama? We get auspiciousness. Ko dharma sarva dharmana, Pitama. Which is the greatest dharma? Pitama. Kim japan muchyate jantur janma samsara bandhanat. By worshipping whom we can cross this samsara, Pitama? Pitama answers and tells the answers enduring in the Vishnu Sahasranama, in the answers to all these questions to Yudhishthira. Believe in him. Take refuge in him. Take Sharanagati in him. He is Govinda. He is everything. Narayana is everything. On Uttarayana Punyakalam, he asked Krishna for permission to leave the body.
त्रायस्व पुण्डरीकाक्ष पुरुषोत्तम नित्यशः अनुजानीहि मां कृष्ण वैकुण्ठ पुरुषोत्तम अनन्त मधुसूदना पद्मनाभ नारायण अनन्त मधुसूदना अनन्त मधुसूदना पद्मनाभ नारायण अनन्त मधुसूदना चक्रधरा विश्वम्भर गरुडध्वजाय परात्परा सन्निरुद्धस्तु तेनात्मा सर्वेष्वायतनेषु च जगामभित्वा मूर्धानं दिवमुत्पतातः अगाय सगुणाय निर्गुणा जगज्जनित्य जगज्जीवन वसुदेव देवकी नंदन बालकृष्ण बालरंग अनंत मधुसूदना अनाभ नारायण अनंत मधुसूदना अनंत मधुसूदना अनंत मधुसूदना कृष्ण वासुदेव कृष्ण वासुदेव कृष्ण वासुदेव कृष्ण वासुदेव कृष्ण वासुदेव कृष्ण ಅಕ್ರೂರಗೊಲಿದ ತ್ರಿವಿಕ್ರಮಗೆ ನಕ್ರನಿಗೆಲಿದ ಪರಾಕ್ರಮಿಗೆ ಅಕ್ರೂರಗೊಲಿದ ತ್ರಿವಿಕ್ರಮಗೆ ನಕ್ರನಿಗೊಲಿದ ತ್ರಿವರ್ಣನಿಗೆ ಶಕ್ರನ ಗರ್ವಪಹಾರವ ಮಾಡಿದ ಶುಕ್ರನ ಶಿಷ್ಯನ ಗೆಲಿದವಗೆ ಜ್ಞೇಯ ಪಡೆದ ಶ್ರೀರಂಗನಿಗೆ ರಂಗು ಮಾಣಿಕ ದುಂಗುರದವಗೆ ಭೃಂಗ ಕುಂತಳೆಯರ ವ್ರತವನೆ ಕೆಡಿಸಿದ ಅಂಗಜನಯ್ಯ ಶುಭಾಂಗನಿಗೆ ಅಂಗಜನಯ್ಯ ಶುಭಾಂಗನಿಗೆ ಅಂಗಜನಯ್ಯ ಶುಭಾಂಗನಿಗೆ ಮಂಗಳಂ ಜಯ ಮಂಗಳಂ ಶುಭ ಮಂಗಳಂ ಕಾಯೇನ ವಾಚಾ ಮನಸೇಂದ್ರಿಯೈರ್ವಾ ಬುದ್ಧಾತ್ಮನಾ ವಾ ಪ್ರಕೃತೆ ಸ್ವಭಾವ ಕರೋಮಿ ಯದ್ಯತ್ ಸಕಲಂ ಪರಸ್ಮೈ ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯೇತಿ ಸಮರ್ಪಯಾಮಿ ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯೇತಿ ಸಮರ್ಪಯಾಮಿ ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯೇತಿ ಸಮರ್ಪಯಾಮಿ. ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ರಮಾರಮಣ ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ.
ಉಡುಪಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ
ಗೋವಿಂದ ಗೋವಿಂದ. कृष्णार्पणमस्तु.
Today we witnessed a multifaceted, a very versatile artist whose expressions took us to the scene of the event. Another round of applause for Srimati Veena Mohan, Mr. Mahesh, Mr. Kannan and Mr. Jeevan, who has complimented her in this program. When I first brought the topic, or we picked the topic of Bhakta Bheeshma, the conversations between me and Srimati Veena was very interesting. She was like, why this topic? It is very in-depth, truly. At that point I was thinking, well, we have all seen B.R. Chopra's Mahabharata, and we know about Bhishma. What is in-depth about Bhishma? I think the wealth of information today that was presented would break Ancestry.com. We saw so many generations of ancestors that was presented by Srimati Veena Mohan. I applaud the effort. I applaud the expressive display of the whole event, which made us really feel like we were witnessing the scene at the site in this SV Temple Auditorium. Thank you for this experience, and I hope you also had a good time. I would like to thank SV Temple, the Executive Committee and Board for making this program possible. Thank you, Ivy, for the setup. And I would like to invite our EC President, Mr. Prabhanand Yadla, to honor the artists.
I want to say a few words about today's program. By the end, Veena Mohan Garu has reflected as Lord Krishna. Her name is Veena. We felt like the Krishna Gatha was sung with Veena, the Mohan's Veena, the Mohan song by Veena. That means I felt like, as my cultural chair said, we are seeing B.R. Chopra's Krishna here, a form of storytelling. We felt really, it is really an active story is happening, and you articulated Bhishma and Krishna simultaneously. That was awesome. Give a big, that's the greatest vocabulary, presentation, bhava, abhinava, everything you did in one. Really, I was amazed by sitting there, how you are doing that. Means somebody is there in you at that moment you are doing. You are not the same person after the show, during the show. That's what we felt. Really, this type of thing should happen in the temple, and artists should be supported by temples, by many people. Really, each one of you, when you are giving the drums, really we felt it is Mahabharata, war is going on the background, and the songs sung by very well with your raga. Pajyams we call in Telugu, but in Kannada what you call them? Same? Pajyams, yeah? And the harmony also to give the melody, to the emotion to your singing. Really, it is a great team effort. Thank you very much. We were humbled by your presentation. Yes, these things, I don't know how you will transfer this knowledge to younger generations, but younger generations should also take and learn from you. These are very awesome. Thank you very much for coming to Pittsburgh Temple and giving this wonderful performance. Thank you very much. Thank you. Give a big applause.
Thank you one and all for coming. I know with Pittsburgh being buzzed with so many activities, it's hard to get audience. I know. We understand, because there are so many activities that goes on. But Lord Krishna was present here with all of you. So, we felt the auditorium was full and everybody was enjoying. Thank you, each and every one of you, for giving us that feeling. Thank you very much. And as we said, we travel around in the United States with the only intention of preserving this art form, begging for encouragement, recognition for this art form. All I ask is, please spread the word, and not for us, but for the sake of the art form. And our next katha is going to be probably in Atlanta, Georgia. We are doing it on Swami Chinmayananda. That will be our third presentation. Hopefully that the dates will work out in Georgia. And Staten Island, New York, we are going to do Murugan Kalyanam next. That's coming up. So like that, a couple of programs are lined up. And we do a Facebook live streaming and YouTube live streaming. There will be a lot of people on Facebook today watching. Thank you, the temple, for giving us this wonderful opportunity. Wonderful. It's a blessing to do in a very positive vibration environment. Because, as you said, Bhagavan is present here. So it is a bhagyam for us to do it. Thank you, one and all.
We'll have a darshan and dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Not used to this.
Thank you for helping us.
Aarti. Picture.